In 1999, Randy Edsall took over the helm of the football program, looking to take it to new heights and lay foundations for years to come. The Huskies were in Division I AA, which is now the FCS, preparing to make the Division I jump. That same year, Uconn had garnered national attention and success as a cornerstone in the Big East Conference after knocking off Duke in a huge upset to win their first national championship. In contrast, the following season on the gridiron, Uconn finished their year with a record of 3-8 in their first Division I season, while a hometown hero was winning a state title as a top 25 national recruit. That hero was none other than Dan Orlovsky.
Try telling that to the Greenwich Cardinals or the Shelton Gales. These two teams meet today with the singular goal in mind that they both set out for, the Class LL State Championship.
Orlovsky led the Shelton High Gales to a 28-4 record in 3 years, finishing his senior year as state champion, beating powerhouse Greenwich with a 12-0 record on the season, and he received the Connecticut Gatorade Player of the Year. Orlovsky passed up offers from Michigan State, Virginia, and Purdue, who had developed future Hall of Famer Drew Brees, to stay in his home state and try to build something special with Coach Edsall. Orlovsky holds the Uconn records for career passing yards with 10,000, career passing touchdowns with 84, and in his 2003 season, he ranked 3rd in the nation with 3,300 passing yards and 7th in the nation with 33 touchdowns, which had him mentioned in the same conversations as Phillip Rivers and Eli Manning. In his senior season, Orlovsky led the Huskies to an 8-4 record and got the program to its first ever bowl game, the Motor City Bowl, which Uconn would go on to win 39-10 against Toledo.
An impressive bowl debut for the University of Connecticut and a great way to go out for Dan Orlovsky and the other senior Huskies.
In College Football 26, we're going to rebuild the Husky program. We have 2 goals in mind: win at least 1 bowl game and throw for 10,000 yards, 84 touchdowns with a quarterback recruited exclusively from the state of Connecticut. We'll create head coach Randy Edsall and go heavy into the motivator tree to get the offseason boost and a slight advantage and interest while recruiting. Edsall have player buy-in and solid development, so we'll focus on the same. For year 1, we'll replicate the 2000 season, so we'll simulate while we're just recruiting. We're going to dive in and really try to target 2001 freshman class based on home state and position. We're going to need to average 2,600 passing yards and 21 passing touchdowns each season. Welcome to the Edsall Orlovsky rebuild. First order of business, we have to attack the quarterback position and secure a CT State quarterback. The pipeline is really slim pickings, like it's crazy. Adrian Kirkus is a 4-star dog out of Connecticut. Somehow the CFB gods showed love. Year 1, we're not really scouting. We'll focus more on securing homegrown talent, trying to replicate Edsall's recruiting class in 2000. The crazy thing about the pipeline, Connecticut has barely any players on the recruiting wire, as you can see. So far, we got 3-star Sidney Magnum out of Cheshire, 3-star Gabriel Cutting out of Avon, and last but not least, Adrian Kirkus, 4-star out of Windsor, who's the closest we'll get to a top national quarterback like Orlovsky back in his day. Skylar Bell to the NFL will be massive for XP, so let's hope he doesn't just graduate. We advance to week 8. Lo and behold, we get our CT quarterbacks to verbally commit to the newest D1 program in the nation, baby. Skylar Bell is balling just like we need him to. We keep simming along and get more homegrown 3-stars and New England talent to commit. As I mentioned, we're Randall Edsall incarnate. We hit level 7, and with the pre-order points and other XP, we're able to reach your potential tier 1 and put in work tier 3 to really boost our squad. You know, I really need to lower the manual progression to 0 for next episode, so I'll make sure to do that. Cam Edwards did us in, of course. He should have been drafted, but he ended up transferring. It is what it is. We're going to let everybody walk. We're not going to try to keep anybody. For the transfer portal, we focused on Florida wide receivers and PA and Texas for DBs, as Edsall did before the 2001 season. For the offseason, we were able to hit the skill cap on a couple attributes for damn near every position, so this will trigger the reach your potential perk and help us out massively. This season, we're going heavy on the O-line recruiting. We want to have a good mix of pass pro and run block. Uconn always had dogs at the running back position, leading the Big East and American conferences. As for our lineup, of course, we got Kirkus leading the O. We got 2 true freshmen as a 1-2 punch at running back. They should be getting good XP. Shamar Porter is a stud. We need to feed him. And then Javante Vereen, who we upgraded in the offseason, will be a focal point as well. Week 1, we take on Duke at Duke. First drive of the game, 1st and 10 on our 28-yard line. Duke draws up a nice comeback route on the outside. We laid a boom, but we can't come up with the rock, unfortunately. Duke pushes up to the 11-yard line. We get gashed up the middle. Bridges Brooks meets the running back at the goal line, but doesn't have enough juice. Touchdown, Duke. Adrian Kirkus makes his first pass as a Husky and hits Bibbs in the flat for a 1st down. Here, Duke rushes 4, we block 6, and we use our slow feet to pick up another 1st down. Young quarterback just trying to build up some momentum here. On 2nd and 8, we're pushing Duke territory. Kirkus finds true freshman Duval on a nice in route as he busts through the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Adrian Kirkus keeps the quick game rolling, hitting Big Bibbs in stride in the flats. He cuts on a dime upfield and gets in the end zone. Kirko bangs with his first career touchdown as a Husky, baby. Only 83 more to go. On 2nd and short, Duke receiver gets open under our zones and Gilbert misses the tackle. Longo misses a hit stick, and Duke picks up a nice gain. Subtle foreshadowing. Next play, we bring Bridges Brooks into the box. Duke blocks beautifully, and Yates misses a tackle. Bridges Brooks gets blown up, and Shepard is off to the races. We needed to establish a run, even though Duke had a great D-line. 2nd and long, where we love to run the rock. Half motion our tight end, which sucks in the outside containment, and Duval is able to bust the run wide right, picking up a 1st down. Almost at midfield, Kirkus hits Vereen to end the quarter. Duval and Shepard are not really ops at this point. Shep did work on us in quarter 1. 33 yards per rush is nuts. I may have to fire our D coordinator, but I also got to take it easy on him. It is year 2 of our D1 lifestyle, so 2nd and 1 in Dookie territory. Kirkus finds Shamar Porter on a stop and go route and wide open in the zone. Massive pickup. Edsall was big on tight ends, fullbacks, and heavy sets. We'll recruit that soon, trust. We go eye tight heavy, and upperclassman Victor Rosa picks up 8. After a good run, we hit Duke with a play action. Kirkus rolls left. He's got Vereen wide open on a drag, but throws off balance and cross body. Duke comes up with a huge pick. Kirkus' first career interception. Our defense is looking for a stop. We need some momentum. Shepard gets hit in the flats, and we rally to the ball for a loss of 5. We really need to work on form fit next practice. 3rd and long, our Huskies aiming for the stop. Play great coverage and make a tackle on a Dookie check down. Huskies ball 3rd and long, almost at the 40. Duke runs double mug, but drops in coverage, only rushing 4 against our 6. A fumble for Kirkus, another turnover for the freshman. Anytime we get something going, we take 5 steps back, but Brady Fedor wasn't having it. Duke makes a few plays and gets down to the 2-yard line. We run double mug, but can't do enough to stop Shepard getting his 3rd tutty of the day. With only 30-something seconds left in the half, Kirkus hits Vereen on a drag who gets flipped on his neck. 28 seconds left. Kirko hits true freshman Duval on a nice angle route for a big gain. Now 2nd and long, Adrian Kirkus heaves one up, and Brickhand DBs bail us out for another possible turnover. We're just gonna have to take our 3 and move on. Fast forward, 4th and long, down 11. We gotta go for it. True freshman Boson picks up a 1st down on another great angle route. Down and distance was the common theme against Duke. We stem down a corner to Vereen, who gets wide open, and Adrian Kirkus throws a dot for a massive 1st down. Let's go. Duval getting wavy and wiggly, picks up a big 3rd and short to put us in scoring position. Vereen gets open on a drag, but Kirkio underthrows the ball a bit, so we just missed the end zone. Back against the wall, we run a power pull, and Boson gets in for his first career tutty. We try to go for 2, but we come up short in our attempt. Fast forward, 4th and short, early in the 4th, we hit Boson on an angle route, which has really been working for us, picking up another 1st down. We wanted to manage the clock and keep pushing the run, but it was definitely tough with Duke's interior line. To get a quicker burst off the ball, we run a direct snap to Boson, and we cover the ball walking for 25 yards, baby. 3rd and long, we get back to a power play and get completely bottled up by the big boys up front. 4th and long, story of our lives with a little over 3 minutes left. Duke plays great defense on the back end. We hit our bread and butter on an angle route, but we're stopped just slightly short. We make a big stop and hold Duke to 3. Kirkus leads the pack with no timeouts. Kirkus drops back to pass and hits a green pass lead, but is nowhere near Vereen, and Duke picks us off. Kane comes up big for the Dukies, and Uconn falls short in Adrian Kirkus' college debut. Episode 2 coming soon. Stay tuned.